What if every natural disaster ever happened all at once? And what if the only one who could save us was one buff, tough American guy named Ray? That is the plot of Disaster: Day of Crisis. So this game was recommended to me after I did a video on Disaster Report. It was described to me as, how many natural disasters can we fit into one game? And yeah, it is that. But it also has a really goofy, out there plot that I found so silly yet entertaining. The game actually wasn't released in America, which is funny considering the United States is a huge part of the plot. Apparently the former president of Nintendo of America thought the game wasn't good. He didn't like the script or the voice acting, so he didn't want it. Hey man, don't make that decision for us. You think that I don't want this?
This is what I want, Colonel. This rush! Living on the edge!
I don't care if the plot or the voice acting isn't the best. It'll only make me love it more. Anyway, this game has such a charm to it, and it's a shame that some of you probably never even heard of it due to it not being released everywhere. I know that I never heard of it before it was suggested to me. So today, I'm going to take you through the plot of the all too entertaining Disaster: Day of Crisis. But first, the disclaimer. Please do not take this video as a serious review. In these videos, I focus more on the story rather than the gameplay, as that is what is most interesting to me. So if you're looking for someone to go really in depth on gameplay and things like that, this is not the video for you. We just do story here. Also, please do not take this video as me hating on this game. I genuinely enjoy all the games I talk about, even if I'm poking fun at them. We're just here to have some fun. Okay, disclaimer over. Let's go survive every single natural disaster. Oh no, I hear thunder. I hope that doesn't pick up on camera. Though honestly, maybe it'll just be fitting for this video considering it's about natural disasters. We meet our main character, Ray, and his best friend, Steve, on top of a volcano. They're members of the International Rescue Team and are saving people stuck on a volcano before it erupts.
Listen, I'm not gonna let you fall, okay? And even if you did fall, I'd jump out there and catch you, no sweat. Okay, we're moving out! What? No!
That is extremely unfortunate. Ray and Steve are now stranded on the volcano and have to escape. Unfortunately, Steve injures himself, then starts raising major death flags.
If I don't make it, give this to my little sister. It's something for her to remember me by.
Hey, quit talking like that.
Just in case, Ray. Please.
You are so dead, buddy. The volcano is getting worse, and Steve nearly falls to his death, but Ray saves him at the last minute.
It's okay, partner. I already told you, we can't save everyone.
No! You can't! I won't let you!
Take care of her, Ray. You hear me?
Steve! Steve! No!
Steve, I think Ray could have saved you. You just gave up. Ray goes on to save people in equally precarious situations throughout the game. I think he could have saved Steve. Anyway, this obviously traumatized Ray, so he quits the International Rescue Team and starts working for the Crisis Management Division in Blue Ridge City. 1 year later, an FBI agent named Olson asks for Ray's help.
Around 6 months ago, a noted seismologist was kidnapped. That's the man in the photo. The results of the investigation indicate that the professor was kidnapped by the remnants of a Marine Special Forces unit that was previously believed wiped out. Their name is Surge.
Surge. Never heard of him.
They're being led by this man, Haynes, a former colonel. I'll be honest, we have no clue why Surge would kidnap a professor of seismology, but I intend to find out. The professor's assistant was also kidnapped. She's currently enrolled in West Coast Tech. Her name is Lisa Hewitt. She's the younger sister of Steve Hewitt, your former partner in the IRT.
Oh, perfect! You can finally give her that compass! Ray accepts the mission and heads to the building Surge is keeping the professor and Lisa in. But as soon as he reaches them, there's an earthquake. So it is implied that this is a man-made earthquake created by Surge, which I'm assuming is why they needed to kidnap a seismology professor, but they never really get into how they did it. Like, seriously, how did they manage this? Ray escapes into the city of Blue Ridge, but now all of Surge is after him, and they're constantly trying to take him out.
He's hiding! Over there, the debris! Let's turn up the heat! Centralize the firing power!
This really does not seem like a safe thing to be doing during an earthquake, but I don't think that they care. While in the city, Ray yells out to anyone that may need help.
Hello?
Okay, Ray, let's try more urgent, less casual. Ray saves countless citizens as he makes his way through the city, which takes a lot of energy. So to keep his stamina up, he eats gigantic meals and does deep breathing exercises. Also, he keeps running into this guy named Eric who gives him weapon upgrades and tickets to a shooting range to improve his skills, but he always finds him in the most dangerous places.
I've been waiting, Raymond. Here you go. This is the last one.
Ray is tough, but Eric is tougher. Meanwhile, Colonel Haynes, who you may remember is Surge's leader, starts making demands of the newly elected president of the United States.
First, you will prepare to deliver $200 million.
200 million?
Half of that will be given to the families of dead Surge members as reparations, while the remaining half will be sent to us by a soon-to-be designated method. Second, the honor of those of us who were branded as traitors will be restored by allowing the public access to classified files and exposing the truth.
Surge has stolen nuclear warheads and plans to detonate them if they don't get what they want. So the government is very useless in this game. Every now and then, it cuts back to the president who is like, what do we do about this? And then everyone just sits in confused silence.
Does anyone have any idea how we deal with this?
Yeah, it's a good thing we have Ray to save the day instead. Speaking of Ray, he's currently dealing with another natural disaster.
Holy shit, look at that!
I feel like that guy was not panicked enough for seeing a giant fire tornado.
Holy shit, look at that!
Ray helps these people escape, and then he runs into a member of Surge, Gordon, on a bridge. Gordon is trying to kill Ray while there's a giant tsunami heading straight for them. Time and place, dude. Ray manages to take Gordon out and steal the detonator to the nuclear warheads that he had. Ray escapes while Gordon excitedly faces death by tsunami.
Pay them back for what they did to us, Colonel!
Ray survives the tsunami, but he's immediately found by a Surge pilot named Gregory. But then a second tsunami hits the city, and it's so big that it crashes the helicopter. Gregory somehow manages to survive this and continues to attack Ray.
This is the detonator. With a simple push of the button, boom! If you shoot me, boom! We go sky high! So come on, pal! Shoot me!
Well, so much for him. Ray contacts Colonel Haynes on a radio and promises that he'll hand over the detonator if he frees Lisa.
Let her go, and I'll give you what you want.
All right. There's an old geothermal power plant on Mount Rosalia. Bring the detonator. Alone. We'll make the exchange there.
I'll be there as soon as I can.
I don't know why you're just believing this dude, Ray. He meets with Surge at an abandoned geothermal base on top of a volcano. That's when Haynes reveals that they have more than one detonator. They don't even need Rays. This is all a trap.
I never intended to make a deal with you. The only reason I called you here was to eliminate an obstacle to my troops' activities.
I told you! Then the volcano starts erupting. Okay, so I know that Surge caused the earthquake, but what about the fire tornado, 2 tsunamis, and the erupting volcano? Did they cause these too, or are they just unexpected results of the earthquake? These other natural disasters are taking out their own members, so I feel like this couldn't have been planned. Ray rushes inside the base to save Lisa, but he's stopped by another Surge member, Evans.
Hey, in case you're wondering, we're headed for Bainesville next. I look forward to seeing you there, Ray.
Oh, well how nice of him to tell us where they're going next. On Surge's helicopter, we're introduced to another member named Banks, who is way too excited about committing crime.
Then let's teach this fool of a president a lesson. Either way, we still have 2 more nukes. Let's set at least one off. Tough guys like you are such fun. It'll be so much more satisfying when I destroy you. Yeah, I'm gonna kill you, hero. Lucky me, I get the last shot.
Ray heads down the mountain, but ends up passing out from breathing in too much ash. He's saved by a young girl named Iris, who lives on the mountain, and conveniently her house is still intact. Iris is 13 years old, but she sounds like she's 7.
I'm Iris. My mom and dad haven't come back yet, so I was watching for them out the window. I saw you collapse, so...
Iris's parents are missing, so Ray decides to bring her down the mountain with him, and along the way they run into even more natural disasters. Eventually, he's able to contact the FBI, and Olsen sends a plane for them. Iris is taken to safety, and Ray is taken to Blainesville to keep looking for the professor and Lisa. On the plane ride there, Olsen tells Ray about why Surge is seeking revenge.
Surge was once known as the proudest special forces team we had. They were apparently in a South American country to train anti-government guerrillas, and together, they were heroes who fought against tyranny. Then one day, the US started supporting that country's government, and the order came down to wipe out the guerrillas. The Surge team disobeyed the order, and soon the local government and US forces surrounded them. As the troops closed in, a nearby volcano erupted, and the entire unit was believed to be wiped out, along with the guerrillas. You get the picture?
Yeah, I got it.
Well, it makes no difference. We have to get those nukes back.
You're right.
We'll arrive in 6 hours, so get some rest until then.
Sure. I think I will.
Oh, and one more thing. The Bainesville area is in the path of Hurricane Erin. You can count on heavy rainfall and flooding.
Another natural disaster? Was this one also made by Surge, or was this one just a coincidence?
Raymond Bryce. This is, how many times now? How are things? Are you stronger now?
How are you here, Eric? In Blainesville, the professor and Lisa try to escape Surge, but are caught. They kill the professor, but they keep Lisa around and lock her up in a church. Ray heads for said church, but when he gets there, he hears some kids calling for help. Before he can save them, Surge finds him, and Ray and Haynes get into an emotional argument.
Colonel! I was told the soldiers of Surge are the proudest there are. What a bunch of crap. Do you have a shred of pride left, or are you lowlifes just shaking down the government for money? Is this really how you want to be remembered?
What the hell do you know? My men who died were all fine, proud soldiers. The homeland we fought for turned on us, and good men died in a filthy betrayal your government engineered. We watched our comrades burn to death in a sea of fire, and we swore our revenge. Mark my words, nothing will sway us from that oath. Do not dare insult them.
Then please, do the right thing. You're the only one who can save those kids. Colonel.
Send out the helicopter and save those children.
Colonel.
You son of a... What the hell's wrong with you?
Why are Banks and Evans so offended by him saving some kids? You're getting revenge on the government, not some innocent children. But I mean, they were shooting and blowing stuff up in the middle of an earthquake earlier, so I guess I shouldn't be surprised. I don't think they really care about everyday citizens. Anyway, they lock Ray up in a basement. Now it's time for them to detonate the warheads, but it seems that Ray's emotional speech from earlier has caused a change of heart in the Colonel.
The mission is over.
What? Colonel? You bastard! All of this work and nothing to show for it? I'm not some damn volunteer, you know!
The government didn't give in. It was a bluff and they called it. The mission is aborted.
Son of a bitch! Oh! I'll kill you!
I mean, Banks was kind of annoying, to be honest.
Colonel?
What do you think you're doing?
Colonel, it can't end here. It's not over, even if you have to die.
What do you want? The money?
This is what I want, Colonel. This rush! Living on the edge!
That's why it can't end.
Okay, Evans, there are other ways to get thrills. roller coasters, skydiving. I think that these activities will give you the thrill that you want, and they are also much safer than starting a war. Ray escapes the basement and saves Lisa, only for her to immediately get kidnapped again by Evans.
Hey, Ray! The Colonel's dead!
What?
Yeah, I plugged him. But you ought to hang out with us a little longer. We're headed to Port Alex next. It wouldn't be the same without you.
Well, now it makes sense why he keeps telling Ray where they're going next. He wants that thrill of Ray chasing them. Ray follows them onto a boat where Evans activates the detonator. They fight in the middle of a hurricane because there needs to be a natural disaster happening at all times in this game.
Tell me, Ray! You ever get scared as a kid when a storm would come? I did, but I was excited even more. When this mission started, I felt like I did when I was a kid. Earthquakes, tsunamis, eruptions, floods, and now a hurricane? And all this was your idea of a good time? Yeah, I didn't really care about the mission. I just wanted the fun to last. I don't want it to end yet!
Again, skydiving, roller coasters, bungee jumping. You can get your thrills in other ways.
Colonel?
Over your dead body.
Colonel! You're still alive!
I have no clue how Haynes survived and made it the whole way here, but I'm glad that he did, so I won't question it. Haynes tells Ray how to disarm the bombs, and then he helps him and Lisa escape the boat. He decides that he's going to stay behind and go down with the ship as a way to take responsibility for what he's done.
Hurry up, Colonel! Come on!
We're nearly out of the storm zone. Make sure you don't get swallowed by the waves after making it this far.
Colonel!
I'm sorry.
You know, Colonel, you did start an earthquake that probably killed a bunch of people, but at least you came around in the end. Ray is finally able to give Lisa Steve's compass, and then Olsen arrives in a helicopter saving them. In the end, we see Iris reuniting with her parents, the president compensating the families of dead Surge members, and Ray and Lisa visiting Steve's grave. Ray decides that he's going to rejoin the international rescue team. This all made him realize that he wants to save people again. It's a happy ending. Until an asteroid starts hurtling towards Earth and Ray has to shoot it down before it destroys the planet. And then it's a happy ending. Roll the credits. This game was a weird one. From every natural disaster ever happening within a span of 24 hours, to the main bad guy being so obsessed with thrills and having fun that he wanted to bomb the country, to an asteroid nearly wiping out humanity at the last minute, this game had me baffled at every turn. I really do wish that it had been released here so that more people could appreciate it, because even though it is such a goofy game, I enjoyed every second of it. It's so charming. I love all the silly characters and seeing just how many natural disasters they could fit into one game. Have any of you heard of or played this game? Let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know if there are other games you'd like me to make a video on. I know that I talk about a lot of old horror games on this channel, but I am open to anything, like weird natural disaster games like this. So if there's any game you want me to talk about, let me know. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe to see more content from me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!